Hi, it's Victoria Lorient-Favish, and today I'm going to tackle a topic that's quite a difficult topic. We got a very good email from a viewer. We'll address his name as SS, and SS writes me that he was abused sexually by his brother over a number of years while he was an adult, and when he was in a very vulnerable state. And he's having a horrible time moving past this, even though today he is in a great marriage. This happens to be a gay individual, so he's in a great marriage with a man. He's very contented and happy with this man, but his life, his zest for life, he used to be an achiever, ambitious. He's lost that. He just has real trouble today trying to find and capture his sense of zest, his old self. He says, I want my old self back. Why can't I get it back? Even though I've got a great marriage, why can't I get it back? Why can't I find myself again? And so the topic today is, how do you begin to thrive even though you've suffered trauma and abuse? You know, once a person has suffered trauma and abuse, the reality is that can become repetitive in their being. It becomes, especially if they haven't resolved it, they have trouble moving past it. And so it becomes this post-traumatic stress syndrome. So the trauma is gone, but they're reliving the syndrome, the trauma, over and over and over. And it becomes a real, not a good life, not a good quality life. So SS is asking me, how do I get back to my old self? How do I move on? And many people ask me that very question. So there are some simple things that you can begin to do. And obviously this video is not going to be the be-all and end-all, but SS, you have made a step in the right direction. You've asked someone for some help. So I'm going to give you some help, and I'm going to give some concrete steps for you to take to start to move beyond and begin to thrive in your life, not just survive. So firstly, I want to tell you that forgiveness is the key. People say, how can I forgive the horrors that someone or something has done to me? And I'm not saying that you forgive in order to condone. You are not saying it is okay that you were abused by your brother. What you are saying by forgiving him is you are releasing him. You are no longer giving him your power. You are taking back your power, and you are saying to yourself, this is a flawed individual. We are all flawed. He happened to be really flawed, and he perpetrated those flaws upon you. You never have to see this person again. You never have to have a relationship with this person again. To forgive is not to recreate relationship if you don't want to. To forgive is to release. To forgive is to understand the events that led the situation to come to you. To forgive is to choose to make choices in your life based on wanting to be alive. To forgive is to make a decision to move on from the things that hold you back. So first, forgiving the other person. That is releasing the other person. Secondly, forgiving yourself. So many people blame themselves for finding themselves in difficult, problematic situations. You've got to talk gently to the child within you and create a relationship with that part of you, or the younger self part of you when that was going on. And you need to befriend that part. You need to make peace with that part of you and forgive that part of you, because evidently things needed to be learned. Another piece we add to the forgiveness to move beyond the trauma is asking yourself the question, what did I learn from those terrible events? What was taught to me? I promise you there is a wisdom to life. And even the most horrible situation that occurs, illness, disease, rape, bad situations, loss of job, etc., they are here not to just torture us. They are here to teach us about ourselves, to teach us about how strong we are, to teach us about what it is that we need to learn from life. And so I would like to really, really encourage you to ask yourself, what did I learn from that situation, from that event? I want you also to do positive affirmations at SS. I want you to begin to read positive material. There's an excellent book called The Power of Now that will begin to generate a nowness of your life. Get out of the past, get out of the future, get into the now. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Excellent book. Also another great book, You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay, a great basic book to learn some affirmations and to really be inspired to use your mind to move beyond the terrible events of your past. So 2 books I really recommend: The Power of Now and You Can Heal Your Life. Pick them up. They will help you in your journey. Create a nurturing relationship with yourself and the child within and the younger self within. I spoke about that earlier. But that is crucial for you to constantly parent yourself. Be your own parent, SS. Visualize daily about treating yourself as a parent, treat yourself as the parent that you wanted to have parent you and possibly you didn't have. Treat yourself in that kind and generous and loving way. This is going to help you thrive in your life and move past the traumas from the past. Also, visualize often. Protector energy, a protector animal, a protector entity, a protector guide, often in your dealings with life. Visualize and make connections with that part of you. Visualization works. Our brain does not distinguish between what is real and what is perceived. It's simply whatever you suggest to it is what it really, the body will respond to that. So visualize protection energy around you. Try those things. So ask what you learned from the situation. Forgiveness, make that a priority. Visualize a protector energy. Create a nurturing relationship with your child or with your younger self. Positive affirmations. Read some good books. And again, compartmentalize, SS. You have a good life. So don't let one drop of ink color the entire clear glass of water that is your life today. Compartmentalize, SS. All right. Keep in touch with me, SS. Take care. I'm thinking about you. Viewers, think about SS in a positive way because you'll feel it. And I wish you only good vibrations and good things. All right. As always, I'm asking for your emails and your questions at askvictoria@rogers.com. ROGERS.com. Have a wonderful day.